Welcome to Friday Fails. Dot, dot, dot.
But why?
I love
crawfish.
Oh! Oh, he's an angry elf today. This is the first episode on our new channel, so we appreciate you coming over here and checking this out. We're pretty excited about this. We're pretty excited about having another platform that we can build and bringing our guys and girls from our MX Factory channel on over. So if you're new here, what we do is we take subscriber submitted videos. So if there's only like 3 subscribers on this first video, we're gonna have trouble for the next video. So make sure you guys subscribe. And we break down your crash videos to help you not crash again. That's the basics of it. And what we're gonna do that we didn't used to do on our old channels, at the end of every video, we're gonna break down a pro in their crash, right? You know, because we all crash, even the best in the world crash, and it's nice to have an understanding that maybe they're doing something similar to you, and then it's just usually a mental mistake. So we got Adam Cianciarulo on this one, people. It's one of my favorite riders to watch, and he's pretty fluid, so you don't see him crash as often. So
great technique.
Got to break it down when he does. Brendan Harrell, here we go. His subject says, "I know it's not a dirt bike, but I still think you would like to see
Oh gosh, what do we got?
this." Gotta be a mountain bike.
It's a 4-wheeler, it's a quad.
Oh, I see a quad in the background. These are quad folks. I knew he was from Louisiana.
Hey man, I love the South.
Oh, I hear
love
it.
crawfish.
Oh,
My
Lord! Brendan, you gotta put a helmet on.
That was rowdy, man. You always got to put a helmet on. You never know what's going to happen.
That's the only thing I'm gonna tell him on this one, because I don't know how to break down quad videos, so I'd appreciate if you guys don't say any more.
Keep them big old wide things away from the trees, man.
Yeah, if you're gonna ride a
on
couch,
them trees.
you're gonna ride it in an area where couches fit.
You got to take them quads down to the mud bogs and just let her rip, tater chip.
You gotta put them big old mud tires
Put
on
the
them
snorkel
quads,
on
and you
there.
put them on down there.
You get on the back, you get on the seat, you're riding the wheelies on the seat.
Oh, you got your buddy.
Thumb throttle.
You got your buddy stepping on the back.
Yeah, they're on the back, both feet on the back. Oh, you see all the water coming up and stuff? I love that.
I bet Brendan wish he didn't send us that. Now did he?
Thanks for sharing, Brendan.
Thanks for sharing, Brendan.
Brendog.
Brendog. Oh, I like watching Brendog. He's gnarly. You watch him? Mountain bike?
I know Brendog.
Oh, finally. You get to read all this because this is what you've been looking for.
Sounds like we got a southern last name right here. And
Danny Bowden.
I'm judging this dude's from the South. His email is SammyBoy43.
Oh yeah, Sammy boy.
Danny Bowden. Okay.
Danny Bowden.
Bowden. It's Bowden.
I think it's Bowden. You go
I
ahead
was
and tell
going
us.
for her on that step up, but she didn't slow down. So I was like, yeah, you go, girl. I'll follow you. But the end result was far away from what I was expecting. Then I saw her get airborne. Bad feeling, by the way. I've got her permission to post that video. Just so you know, she's fine. Only a few bruises, even after been stopped by a pole. She's a lucky girl. So she got stopped by a pole. She's lucky. She's got a good idea of what she did wrong, but I'd like to have your opinion on that. Now we can laugh about it, but it was a pretty gnarly crash. Thanks, Danny.
Let's stop her on the pole. Here we go.
Got you, Danny.
Ooh, okay. All right. Oh, a little bounce. Oh!
That's terrible, Danny.
Okay, so let's back this up, Danny.
She tried to bail off. She tried to take your advice and just get away from that thing.
Didn't work.
Look at that.
Look, she let go.
She's rolling up the windows. Hail Mary!
Why not off this thing? Oh,
My gosh.
I mean, I don't know if it would have been better if she would have hung on. There's no way to ever know.
Woo! That was nasty,
So let's
dude.
go to the basis of it. We got a little wind. We got some.
Is this like on a freaking webcam or something?
It's got to be on a webcam.
This is like a live stream to the
Stop
track.
by a pole and
They put it
webcam.
by the sketchiest jump in the sketchiest corner.
Yep.
With some jagged poles behind it. I wonder what will happen.
All right, we're gonna just name her Susie, just for Bowden's.
Susie Q.
Susie Q. All right, so Susie Q comes in there. She jumps the jump 3/4 of the way, which is her first mistake. Okay, looks like she wasn't super committed.
Look at that
Nose
suspension
down,
work right there.
nose down, but it wasn't the case that created the problem. It was that she wasn't in proper position to take that input from the bike. So she collapsed. And when you collapse, it's all backwards from here. So when she collapsed, her weight come off the back, right? And then she gets the bounce again, then she's gonna collapse again. Boom, another collapse.
On the seat, wide open.
When you collapse and you're being pulled off the bike, all you're doing is holding on, and typically you're turning that throttle when you do that. So we're coming through, she got a little wheelie, and at this point she's like, Jesus, take the wheel. And Jesus took the wheel. And then she hit the berm, and Jesus.
Catapult, dude.
And Jesus
Look at that ninja kick in the air.
And Jesus is like, look, I can't even ride this motorcycle, you're on your own. He gave the wheel back to her. And then she landed on the fence, and the bike almost creamed her again.
Can we just get a freeze frame of this video when she's in the highest point in the air? That is epic right there.
Dude, that's insane.
That's wicked awesome.
Anyway, so yeah, it'll just come down to not being in good, strong position and ready for that case. You know, it's hard to learn how to case without casing, but it is important that you know how to stand in good, proper position. You do that a lot to build those muscles. You got to build a good, strong core and posterior chain in your quads, and all those big muscles that surround your legs and your core need to be ready to take that hit. So, yep.
Hope you're all right from that one.
Susie Q, I'm so glad to hear you only got a couple bruises from that. The guy behind right here, Danny Boughton, he considered retirement after watching that. So,
Danny Boughton.
That was my breakdown of that. You can get the next one off.
Thanks for the video, Danny.
Yeah, thanks for the video. All right, we got All Gears Racing. This is a video of my buddy sliding out in the corner during some mud motos. All right, mud motos, let's go.
Mud motos.
We don't do those. We're too scared to get our bikes dirty. All right, here we go.
Pick it up, pick it up.
Pick it up, you go and drown it. I love that guy.
It's a good time riding in the mud like that with a guy like that.
You know what it is you got a dad that's like, hey son, ride it. I'm about to do the top end anyway. We're gonna watch him go through the corner. All right, well, first things first, we paused it. We noticed he's sitting in a not great position, but more so he's real choppy with the throttle.
He's on the back, Jack.
He's on the back, based off this blurry photo that we have here.
He's chopping wood like he's riding a chainsaw.
Oh, pick it up, pick it up.
If you're on the front and the bike starts to slide, usually the back slides by itself and the front still gets traction. If you're on the back, both will go out at the same time. So he's just off the back, both tires slid at the same time. You're in a dang lake, what do you expect? You know what I mean? Get straight before you go through the lake. This is Matthew Hernandez, 72, by the way. You scoot forward, correct? Do you agree?
I would have said the same exact thing as you. I would say scoot forward, stop chopping on the throttle.
Stop chopping the wood.
Seems like he really got on the gas hard there towards the end, and that's what started to initiate the slide.
Yeah,
so
you got nervous.
Slow and smooth, all the way through that corner. Might have made it a little less likely to slide out there at the end.
Heard that. All right, let's get back to one of my favorite breakdowns of all time.
Wayne Dawson.
We got Wayne Dawson. Man, the names today are just being good.
My middle name's Wayne. What's up, Wayne?
Hey, Wayne. All right, here we go. I'll read this one since Cody has a hard time reading. Hit a log out at the beach. You think I leaned the first time. This is the second one I found in 30 years I've been riding there.
Nah, you gotta change your accent. He's Newcastle, Australia.
Yeah, but I don't understand how, we just went through like 3 sentences in one. They're being Stockton Beach, Newcastle, Australia. Keep up the good work. I know what I done wrong and not wearing my glasses.
You always gotta have your glasses.
So I can see it just sticking up. Okay.
Sick helmet cam.
Dude, I think I've seen this one. Here we go. I've seen a beach video like, oh, just like this one.
Lord.
Man, the beach will get you.
Yeah, that log just stuck in the sand. That's some driftwood right there is what that is. Good Lord.
He doesn't got to put his glasses on.
He got catapulted. I'd be wearing the polarized shades for that.
Does it look like he's looking down to you? He's looking to the side.
Way over the front. Man, yeah, you did look a little distracted there.
Yeah, that was bad. Yeah, just looking ahead. And one thing that we teach our students here is depending on your speed is how far you look. And like 10 feet for every 10 miles an hour. It's like you can go out another 10 feet for every 10 miles an hour that you're going. For a beginner rider, that may be less. 5 miles an hour, 10 feet, you know. So anyways, just looking ahead, getting your glasses adjusted correctly. Your glasses. Just put them in the car with you when you go.
Look ahead.
Look ahead. That's that. That's the last one for this. And we're going to the pro breakdown. The ultimate Adam Cianciarulo pro breakdown. here we go. Adam Cianciarulo crash. Now this one's gonna be, we gotta pay attention here because this is a tricky one.
Is it tricky?
I think this is a tricky one. So he's coming through the corner, inside. He's going up a big step up.
Round 9.
Oh!
Okay.
What do you see right away?
So I think he shorted it just a little bit. I think maybe he jumped it a little shorter than what he expected. But could be wrong. Who knows?
So what I think
he got a little kick there. He got a little kick.
So he broke traction about 3/4 of the way up the face. That's what I see. That's what I see. I'm gonna go back right.
I like that
here.
gear.
You see how you had good consistent roost, and then right at the top that changes, and it skips
right there. It looks like this. His face might be steep right there.
Yeah, it's either got a steep face or it's got a groove in it, and whatever happened is he went from pulling up the face, it caught a groove. When it caught a groove, it broke traction, or he could have been topping out in RPMs when he hit that kicker, meaning like he's not in the good part of the power, so the power's starting to flatten off, and you need power to drive through kickers. So that could have been an option. It would be hard to really tell unless we had like a slow-mo of him going off the face of the jump to determine whether it was wheel spin or RPMs, you know, kind of falling off. So either way, that's that's happened to me before. It's really scary when you come through the top of the face and you're like, I don't want to shift going up because you don't want to miss shift because then he really would have crashed. And, you know, just being right on the edge, and then it looked like last second he caught that little kicker, that little edge. It wasn't necessarily planned. And so like another thing you think about in a scenario like this where this guy's leading by 1.2 seconds, so he's got a rider right on him. He's now 23 minutes into riding a moto on the roughest conditions and tracks that you can find in the United States at least. And so all these different variables are going through his head, and just that one little hiccup of moving 6 inches to the left instead of missing potentially that kicker 6 inches to the right was just like that lapse, like just a quick lapse in mental awareness of what was going on. And I could be wrong there, but I think that, you know, a lot of times when stuff like this happens, it's just like, I'm in it, oh crap, how did I do that? Like it happens so quickly that you don't even have time to think about it. And when you're in a scenario like this, getting chased by the fastest people in the world, it's a lot easier for that to happen. So kudos to these guys to be able to go through races after races of not letting that happen. But every once in a while you see a hiccup. Every once in a while you see a hiccup where it's like, ooh, I know he didn't know that was coming. It just happened so quick. So anyways, that's my breakdown. I don't know if you want to give it any more than that, but
yeah, you've got to drink water upside down when you start to have the hiccups. But I have to agree, I think RPMs had something to come into play right here. I think he was really high in the RPMs, so it kicked him even further forward than he expected, and rightfully so. He's going right into a right-handed corner, so he's probably hitting this in like second or third gear, just trying to save himself from having to catch a downshift going into the corner too. I'm sure that had something to do with it.
My dream for this channel is for us to be able to call the pros and then give us the breakdown after we're done. So make sure you tag Adam Cianciarulo in this video everywhere. I want him to see this. And so
cool guy.
I know him, but I don't pull my pro rider cards too often. But at some point, it'd be cool for them to get involved with these videos, so you know the newer riders of the world can avoid some of these catastrophic falls and crashes. So anyways, that was our video. That was our first video on our new channel. I'm stoked. It might get 2 views, it might get 2 million, who knows, but we're here and we're gonna stay here. So thanks for watching this part of the video. There is no more videos over here, but there will be soon. But for now, you can check out our @TheMXFactory Instagram as we're doing stuff over there, all the breakdowns and all that good stuff there. And like and subscribe, that's all we need from you. We'll see you next time.